Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Commanders. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one flies out. No return from him, and they're putting the ball right at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. He's going to waft this deep down the left sideline. Wide open, downfield. Got it! Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. To throw, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Down to the 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin is 20th through the air this season. Mooney will add the PAT. That ties things at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here we go. Looking to throw, Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, the opponents made quite the statement in just one play on their opening drive, Brock, and these guys tried to answer, just couldn't connect.
That's right. Not quite as easy as the other side made it look, and here's where you got to be a little bit careful. You can't get caught up in just trying to match the pace or the efficiency on the other side. You got to make sure you stick to your plan.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 2nd already in this opening quarter. McPherson checks on the point after. And our score 14-7 now here in the 1st.
14. Commanders 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. Now he's past the 25. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Washington. So So business as usual, Brock, from the league's top scoring offense right there. Moving right down the fields and punching it in for 6.
Okay, they've risen to the top of the league because they know whether it's a slow, methodical drive or a chance to just hammer down more aggressively, whatever the game decides and the script evolves, same result, touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Taylor to return. Oh, no. Oh, no. He hits the back line of the end zone. That's going to be a safety. Brock, what did we just see there? Is that some new strategy that I've never seen before for returning kicks?
Nope.
Because I don't think we're ever going to see it again.
I don't think we'll ever see maybe him again get that chance.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. Brings it in at the 12. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. 30. Gets the 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Commanders. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The Commanders will line up for the
Daniels.
two-point conversion.
And he's going to get into the end zone. That extends their lead to 10 points. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, they need 7. Burrow setting the throw. He finds Brown right side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Trying for it with Burrow. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down.
It's a turnover
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to go down deep on his own side at about the 42. And dose of the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 42-yard line.
Now Daniels on 2nd down. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs. And the plan you got to have, it's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Attack! Barbell!
4th down, here's Daniels. This is cut downfield by Allen. And not only do they pick up that 1st down on 4th, Brock, the game gets them inside the opposing 30.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here's Daniels. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it.
When you take a look at this win streak, well, it has really featured some different moments. Moments where their offense has taken over and moments like this where their defense has just been playmaking machines.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Pressure closes in on him, and he's dropped at the 2. Shamar Stewart. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Handoff headed left to Brown. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
Jake Moody for the extra point.
Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Taylor to return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And he's just a little gas shy of taking that the distance, but not too far off. What a return out at the 11.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Burrow to the air now. toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He finds Tigger Cockrell for the grab. And give him the first down, Brock. Great results. That goes for 17.
A gain of 17
Big
yards.
shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40.
Washington first down.
Daniels now. Look at that power. Deep left side. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration and forces 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Throwing now, Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
A first down carry for Brown. And he gets home. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown with his 10th rushing score of this campaign. McPherson able to connect on the extra points. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Commanders 31, Bengals 24. Evan McPherson to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here comes Williams on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, Daniels. Through the middle. That throw finds Okonkwo. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Yet
another highlight in in a game with so many of them. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 20.
Krusty Merritt gets it from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's Daniels on second. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running right side by McLaurin. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up first and goal.
23 yards. That's good for a Commanders first down.
Krusty Merritt. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
There was zero chance of him getting out of that game. None whatsoever. That tackling just so rock solid. No business decisions made right there. The only business was to knock him backwards.
Catch made. And he's bumped down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They're going to run it. Dives for the goal line. They knocked it out. And the Bengals get to it.
Well, some of his teammates, maybe over there on the sidelines, resigned themselves to giving up some points. He sure did not. He managed to line up one heck of a big hit right there, right near the goal line, that not only saves them 6 points, Kate, and now gives them a chance to go get 6 of their own.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. Taken at the 2. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. To throw, Daniels. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the target. Going to avoid a sack there, Brock. Get a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion. From the gun, it's Daniels. They almost had him this time. They went back to the same well, but defense had a man in the area there to break that up, Brock. It's 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Daniels back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They pitch it out to him here. He's within striking distance. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Ja'Marr Chase. A hat trick for him in this first half. Now Burrow leading his Bengals up as they go for 2.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes out to the left. And he gets into the end zone. That lead is now whittled down to a single point.
Commanders 33. Bengals 32.
Oh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Chased out to his right. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
The 19-yard line.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Firing quickly out wide. Daniels. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Daniels. And it's incomplete. Tried setting up the screen, but he fumbled the catch. It's going to be 4th down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now Daniels on 4th down. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. A hat trick for him in this first half. On his Moody for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And the lead is up to 8.
The score, Commanders 40, Bengals 32.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. They pitch it to him. Defense gets to him, shoves him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first.
16 yards.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Let's go now. 65.
And they'll pitch it out to him. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Still going past the 40, past the 20. And he gets home. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown. Give him 2 now in this second quarter.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Here's Burrow. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of uncle momentum to that side.
Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And it's going to be first down Commanders.
16 yards. And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 27.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On second down, Daniels. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. No return as this...